During an interview on a podcast this week, Marjorie Taylor Greene once again went to bat for one of the most oppressed groups in this country: heterosexual white men. Because according to Marjorie Taylor Greene, there is nobody in America that's been more persecuted than heterosexual white men. For the love of God, won't somebody speak up for the damn white men in this country who have had our rights trampled on for far too long, right, Marge? Here's what she said. I believe that white men are the most persecuted identity in America. And that's a bold statement to make, but I'll break that down. Let's talk about why white men and young white men in particular are really, you guys are put bottom on the list of so many things. The reason I stick up for white men is I know for a fact when you guys apply to college, you're put down at the bottom of the list and everyone is allowed to be accepted and admitted into college, and then they finally move on to the white men. Through our entire culture, white men are bad. But what that's done to your generation, and even some of those a little older than you and those definitely younger than you, is it's created hopelessness in many of these guys. Yeah, I gotta tell you, as a white man, I am so freaking hopeless. I remember going to my college and seeing so many other white men, probably more white men than anybody else, and we were all just hopeless. Wandering aimlessly, wondering when the next persecution was gonna come to us. No, the number one demographic in colleges across the country here in the United States is in fact white men. So I don't know where you're getting your information. Actually, I do. You're making it up. Like, white men are not the most persecuted identity here in the United States. They are, in fact, the least persecuted identity here in the United States. Ask any white man out there how many times in their life they have actually suffered verifiable persecution, and I guarantee you all of them who are not lying to you are going to tell you zero. Look, I can tell you as a white man, I have benefited from white privilege plenty of times. Interactions with police officers, some things in my youth that probably would not have been excused if I wasn't a middle-class white guy. Nothing serious, by the way, but, little things here and there. I have never had anybody tell me, gee whiz, I'm sorry, but you're just not what we're looking for right now. We need someone not white. We need somebody not male. Those just really are not the persecutions that are happening here, Marjorie. But here's where things get a little more wild, folks, because as she said, it's leading this generation into hopelessness. So here is what she continued. So they're spending hours and hours, time alone, which turns them to all kinds of bad things, porn on the internet, reading crazy stuff in chat rooms, and God knows who's in there and saying what they're saying, a lot of time playing video games. So it is because we are so persecuted that we're turning to porn and video games. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you here, that's not why white men watch porn and play video games. If I need to explain to you why people watch pornography, then reach out and I will explain that privately. I don't think I need to do that here, but I think we all know what's going on when people watch porn, and it's not because, oh, I'm so persecuted. Let me go watch this video here. Wow, I don't feel so persecuted anymore. That's not what happened. Video games. Also, not because, oh, I'm so persecuted. Oh, I'm going to go play this video game. Heck yeah, awesome. This woman has no idea what she is talking about. Like, she's literally going to bat for the team of heavy hitters. For what purpose? Like, who is this even pandering to? You're a Republican. You're going to get that white male vote in your district anyway, so who are you pandering to? It makes absolutely no sense, but folks, the only thing about Marjorie Taylor Greene that makes sense is that she never makes any sense.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.